Supriya Thakur, Sapna Bhavnani and Kalki Kekla are two people who have featured in Feminist Rani. Pallavi Shambhu, many congratulations. Sapna Bhavnani and Gurmehar Kaur are featured. You both WhatsApp winners. Crystal from Radio 1 contest will make sure these books get to you. We're going to personally get these books autographed by Shaili and Meghna with your name on it, so that should be fun. Okay, I'm still keeping that open, yeah? You give me the names of two other people, not the names that have already been mentioned. Two other people who are on Feminist Rani. This is India's most powerful voices on gender equality. Two other people who have made it to the book. 99677-43943 on WhatsApp, at HRISHIKAY on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and radio1.mum on Facebook. Pop the answer on the timeline, inbox the last leg of conversation.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
That thing about which we started talking right at the top of the interview about men being feminists.
Right. So, I've seen this a lot, that most people assume that feminism is men versus women, or women versus men rather, but they don't realize that feminism is women and men versus a system of patriarchy. Because honestly, patriarchy has been pretty unjust to men as well, right? Men are not allowed to be sensitive, they're not allowed to be vulnerable, boys are told not to cry, they're not allowed to wear pink, they're not allowed to be nurses, they're not allowed to be dancers. So patriarchy is putting all these stereotypes and putting men into boys and men into boxes. So men need to realize that they also need feminism, that as long as they believe that men and women are equal, they're also feminists. So it's not about angry, aggressive, bra-burning women who hate men. That's not at all what the movement is about. It's literally for everyone, and that's the everyday feminism that we're trying to push with this book as well. So if you're a man in an urban space, you can be a feminist if you tell your colleague to, make sure that the sexual harassment policies in your workplace are in order. Make sure that your female colleague is getting paid as much as you are. Simple things like that. Or if you're in the rural space, make sure that your wife has access to sanitary napkins. Something as simple as that. The women in your house have access to clean and hygienic toilets. Like, it can be simple things like that that make you a feminist. So let's not shy away from the movement. Let's not associate it with anger or hatred. Let's associate it with positivity, that we're making a positive move forward for both men and women of our country.
So what's up next, Shaili? In your busy life, how's She the People doing?
It's doing great, Hrishi. We've got lots of stuff lined up. We're going to be looking to announce a English book imprint in partnership with a very large publisher in India. So we are excited that She the People is consolidating the women writers community as well, aside of the many other communities. You're up on our safety summit. Digital is such a big piece of what our future holds, and it's very important to talk about how we can be digitally safe, online privacy, how much do we know about our rights, how do we deal with fake news. So I think there's lots of exciting stuff, and of course there's the Digital Women Awards that's coming up in its fourth year, and we're taking it to the Bombay Stock Exchange. So
Lovely.
I am quite excited with all the stuff that's going on here.
And you? What's up?
more books coming up. I'm very excited about this book that Bloomsbury is publishing in January. It's being launched at the Jaipur Lit Fest. It's How to Get Published. So since I've been an author since 2012, Hrishi, I'm not kidding, every single day I get a message in my inbox saying, how do I get published? How do I finish writing a book? It seems that everybody today wants to be an author and nobody knows how. And I know how difficult it was for me, because I'm not traditionally a writer. I wasn't trained to be a writer. I'm not from the publishing background. So I had to learn from scratch how to get published, how to write a book. So now I've put all those thoughts, all those secrets and insights into a book. And the best part about the book, the last section has secrets and insights and tips from top authors, from Jeffrey Archer to Shobha Day to Twinkle Khanna, to Chitra Banerjee. So we've got all Ashwin Sanghi, Ravi Subramaniam, everybody, Durjoy Datta, I think the heartthrob of India today. So they've all contributed to the books. I'm very excited about that. It'll be out in 4 or 5 months. And of course, another book that I'm coming out with is called The Holy 100. That'll be published by Rupa. So that's India's holiest texts like the Mahabharata, Ramayana and the Gita in 100 sentences. Because today what's happening is the youth are not reading these important texts because they find them inaccessible. They find them almost intimidating. So I'm removing that. I'm saying you can read these holy texts and understand the gist of it. Such important texts, that'll change your life in just under 15 minutes or less. So that's those are my 2 books that are coming out.
Pretty much summing this up, 8355 are your last 4 digits. Sir, you haven't given your name. What a joy to hear 2 articulate and interesting women this morning. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hrishi.
Messages and back.